This is the plaintiff, John Parada. He says he was at the defendant's place of business, and the guy mistakenly lowered a scissor lift down and onto his car, damaging it. Now the defendant's claiming poverty, is refusing to pay for the $1,000 he's owed for repairs. And that's why he's here suing. This is the defendant, L. Limbo. He says the plaintiff pulled his car directly into the path of the moving scissor lift. The plaintiff recklessly drove his car in his place of business, and he's not paying him a penny because the mishap was all the plaintiff's fault. He's accused of going down too fast. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $2,500 for lost wages.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket, the plaintiff says the defendant lowered a scissor lift and hit his car. But the defendant says the car wasn't where it was supposed to be. It's the case of playing with scissors.
Thank you, Douglas. John Parada, you are suing Al Lembo and Lembo's Auto for $1,000, a deductible that you paid in order to have your car repaired because, according to you, thanks to his negligence, he crashed into your car.
Yes,
Tell me what happened.
On the morning of November 26, 2013, I dropped an employee of Mr. Lembo's off, my friend Richie. I dropped him off his car. He works there.
What kind of place is that?
Auto repair.
Okay.
Okay.
Ironically. Okay.
I've dealt business with Mr. Lembo before, and he was operating a scissor lift. He comes down.
Wait. So you did what? You dropped him off and kept driving?
No, I pulled into Mr. Lembo's driveway. I got
Okay.
out, wished him a happy Thanksgiving, asked him about some other, odds and ends, changing oil, so
You
forth.
talked to Mr. Lembo?
Yes.
On that day?
Yes.
All right. Where did you put your car?
It was in his driveway.
Come on over to the, oh, I love this diagram. Did we actually build a scissor lift? I love People's Court.
I actually have pictures
What's
of
not
it.
to love? All right, so go ahead.
There's actually 2 garage doors. He rents out a portion of this structure.
Okay.
My car was behind another car, which happens to be red. There was another car in front of the second garage door. Mr. Lembo's main garage door is here. And as he came out, he lost control of it. He couldn't stop, and...
Okay. Stop. Go over back to the lectern.
Can I show you
Come
what
on
really
over.
happened?
Show me how you say it happened.
For all intents and purposes, Your Honor, this is one garage door.
No, it either is one or it's two. Which
Well,
is
there's
it?
another one right next door. This is my main driveway into my repair shop. The other one is
Okay,
just
hold
used-
on one second. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
As this is drawn, this is your workspace? Okay.
Yes.
Is there one building and then
Yes.
half of it's here, half of it's there?
Yes,
Why
I
don't you
have
just
two garage
stop a
doors.
second?
Okay.
So just move his car to what you mean to say, if
Okay.
that's what you mean to
Yes.
say. All right, go ahead.
He pulls in, parks his car just like that.
Okay.
Blocks
Did he
my
leave
entire
his
door.
car there?
Got out of the car and was in my repair shop for a good half hour, 45 minutes.
Okay. Did you
Asked
see him and talk to him?
Asked him repeatedly, please move your car. Every time you come here, you block my
On that
entire-
very morning, you asked
On
him that?
very morning. Not only
Wait a
did
minute.
I...
On that very morning, you told him, get your car out of my driveway.
I said, please move your car, John. You're blocking my driveway. I
Did
can't
he
run
not
my
tell you
business."
that morning, please move your car, you're blocking my driveway?
No, I wasn't blocking his driveway.
Did he tell you, please move your car?
No, he didn't.
Has he ever told you, please move your car?
Oh, in the past, what if I pulled
Okay.
up that morning? Because I know not to block the
Okay,
driveway.
so go ahead.
Your Honor, he dropped off his best friend. As he was pulling up, his best friend Richie, whose wife is here and can verify, said, John, do not block his driveway. I'm only going to be here a minute. John, don't block the driveway. I'm only going to be here in a minute.
Well, why don't you throw him off your property? What's he doing there anyway? He doesn't need to be half an hour in it's your shop. You let him there for half an hour, chit-chatting.
You're right, Your Honor.
Go ahead. All right, so go on. I mean, I wouldn't let him there if I had to
He
repeatedly
was
tell him
pulled
the
here.
rules.
I had a disabled vehicle here. His
Okay.
best friend Richie, like I said, backing out. It's a bit of an incline. I'm backing out a scissor lift, and when you let go of the joystick on an incline, sometimes it'll keep rolling for a foot or two, and it went right into his door.
Okay.
That's when I freaked
But you
out.
feel it's his fault?
He was legally parked on my property. He had no business being here.
Except for here's a problem. I buy that. Let me tell you something. You were talking to a sympathetic judge, okay? One time I was backing out of my own garage, not my own garage, my own judicial garage, and a vendor who had no business on the judicial parking lot at all had parked sideways, blocking my garage door. Right? It's nice, hugging it nice and tight. I'm in an SUV. I got a sick kid. I'm looking in the mirrors. I can't even see a car because she has a tiny little Toyota, and I'm in an SUV. I hit her car. And so I believe in the theory that if someone's illegally parked, they have some culpability in this. Of course, that doesn't excuse your hitting a parked vehicle.
No, and
so I believe they have some culpability. And here's my problem with you using that defense. You're telling me you knew the guy was there, you knew the car. See, you lose that defense when you know the car's there. I had that defense because I back into her and I'm like, what the heck are you doing there? I don't see you. You don't belong there. I didn't know you'd be there. I could not have predicted that you would be there.
Okay.
You, on the other hand, see the guy and chit-chat with the guy. Yeah, go ahead. And chit-chat with the guy and...
No, I wasn't chit-chatting with him. I asked him several times to please move it. And
I
he
don't
was
buy
asked-
it. He's in there half an hour. Do you know how long a guy would be on my property, illegally parked for half an hour, chit-chatting with my personnel who are supposed to be working and not chit-chatting? Who are the people you have with you?
I
Moral
have
support
his-
or witnesses?
None of them are eyewitnesses. His wife is here, my former employee. I mean...
Is he still working for you?
No, and he wasn't working for me at the time. He already quit working for me. I was doing him a favor. His brakes failed
Come
on
on
his
up,
car.
wife. What's your name?
Brittany Mandina.
Okay. Do you have any testimony from that day that you can tell me about?
Based on me knowing him for the last 5 years, I know that he doesn't listen when people tell him to do things. Multiple times he's parked in front of our house, come upstairs, and we've had to tell him to move the car because he can't legally park there. When the accident had happened, my husband came home and told me, and he was like...
Told you the truth.
Yeah, he told me repeatedly that he had told John not to park there.
Where's your husband?
This is all hearsay.
He's working.
Oh, well, it is all hearsay. But, are your husband and he still friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why he
But
didn't
not with
want-
you?
Sorry.
I tolerate him in small doses.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, so if the car is there illegally, can the defendant say, hey, tough luck, even if I hit it, it's your fault?
No, because initially he knew it was there, so
So if he sees it before he hits, he's responsible.
yeah.
Y'all agree with that?
Yeah, you could stop it from happening.
And if you can stop it from happening, it doesn't matter whether the thing was there illegally or not, right?
I mean, it sucks that it was there, but if you saw it, you don't have to.
You all agree with that? You all agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, because you saw it, so you could have had, like,
You could have stopped it.
yeah.
Seems reasonable. Going inside the courtroom.
How do you figure? You have a counterclaim against him for $2,500 for lost wages for today?
Yes, I had to close my repair shop, send my
I thought you
tools
said he was... Oh, no, he's not working for you. Okay.
No.
You had to close your repair shop for today.
for the day, tell 2 employees to stay home and lost wages and income that cars I can't fix and make a living
There's
today.
no one else who can... Why can't your employees work and someone else keep your shop open? And why... It seems like... How good a businessman are you? Over a $1,000 lawsuit, you are willing to lose $2,500 in wages? Can you prove you make $2,500 a day?
Sure. Yeah, if need be, yeah. I
do
don't
it.
have proof with me, but it can be proven.
Yeah, let me introduce you to what's going on now. I'm wearing a black dress. This is a trial.
Yes.
And the counterclaim that, oh, by the way, that you filed 5 minutes ago?
Yes.
Yeah, you would have to bring proof of it. So on your counterclaim, 0. And on the plaintiff's claim against you, let me see the repair work. The repair work was actually $2,500, right?
Yeah, actually, the estimates were it's about $2,100, and then I had to call back because he damaged. It was some supplements. I also have pictures of the car itself
And
damaged.
what you're suing for is a $1,000 deductible.
My deductible,
Oh, let me
yes.
see the pictures of the car.
Okay, this is the damage of the car. This is the picture of the scissor lift that did it. I had to take these at night because it was wintertime.
They're useless to me, so.
I also have pictures of Mr. Lembo's shop, if you'd like to see. And I also have a recording of Mr. Lembo admitting to driving the scissor lift.
I never
And
disputed
he doesn't
that.
deny it.
I understand.
All right, we're done. Verdict for the plaintiff in the amount of $1,000.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck, folks.
All right, so this is the defendant coming out here. You don't look happy. Why would you be? You just heard the plaintiff win his case for $1,000.
Yeah, it's not right. The guy is just not a stand-up guy. I offered to fix his vehicle, split the cost with him. He just not a stand-up guy at
Well,
all.
it turns out you were responsible, though. So,
Yeah,
he went for the whole thing, and he got it.
Yeah, that's what happens when you try and do the right thing for friends. Just comes out to bite you in the butt.
All right, around the corner, documents wait for you over there, okay? All right, so come on out here and what was, well, you win everything you sued for.
Yeah, I mean, I wish, he had paid up the full thing. I mean, he's, what kind of a shady businessman? He can't afford it, but he's claiming $2,500 a day in lost business, got 3 kids in Catholic school. I mean, come on.
What went through your mind when you came out and you saw
those holes poked in your door like that?
Well, I saw it. I saw him do it. Not that when I came out, I saw him do it. Like he did it in front of me, as you're in front of me now.
Oh my!
You know,
that like?
I was, but I wasn't mad because I know the guy. I'd done business with him before.
You weren't mad.
I was annoyed, but
Harvey.
Kurt, this is really a common issue when it comes to driving, that if somebody is doing something illegal, you can't just hit them because they were making an illegal turn or whatnot. If you can avoid the accident, you have a duty to avoid the accident.